How to flex your morning routine. Good morning, actors. Welcome to another Mindset Mini with me, Charlotte Thornton, the career mentor for actors. So we've talked before about the power of your morning routine, and I would love to know what your morning routine is. So do put it down in the comments. Doesn't have to be that you're a cold shower, 6 a.m. run, juice kind of person. One of my clients talked through her morning routine, and I thought it was amazing, just like a half-hour walk in nature, listening to maybe like an audio meditation, and she used this time to sort of warm up her voice and just get really centered and grounded. So it doesn't need to be anything hardcore, although I'm a big fan of the Wim Hof and juicing. These things are hard to sustain all the time. But yeah, so let me know about your morning routine. It's really, really powerful that we start the day in a way that gives us success throughout the rest of the day. The beginning of the day, and we call this priming, is setting the tone or the filter, like the lenses that we wear for the day. So we know that if we kind of wake up late and we stub our toe and spill our coffee, the day is not going to get much better because we've got already into completely the wrong mindset and vibration. It's a bit like starting an audition piece wrong. You need to start right, and the rest of it will sort of take care of itself. So I think it's really important to take a little moment to think about your morning routine. Like I say, doesn't need to be something hardcore, and if you're like me, you can be a bit all or nothing. We probably just need to make some tiny tweaks without necessarily doing some, whole new crazy kind of routine. Just add one little thing in, and it can be as simple as like a piece of music that gets you into a certain state. You know how boxers have a certain tune that they come out to when they're going into the ring for a match, and there are certain songs that I know just get me into a certain state, can really shift my mood. So whatever it is, it's just that little thing that sets the tone for the day. And your decisions, what you're attracting into your life, or the actions that you take are going to be impacted by how you've started out the day with this sense of priming. Yeah, priming as in, before you paint a wall, you put a primer on it so the paint sticks better. There are certain things we can do that prime the brain to expect a better day, and we tend to find a reality that matches our expectations. The other thing that I want to talk about with our morning routine is to make it agile, which hopefully is the title of this presentation today. So what I mean by that is, let's imagine my client who has the lovely walk in nature, and she warms up her voice and she does a little meditation, and it really sets her in the right frame of mind for the day. And then for whatever reason, maybe it's a dark winter morning, or it's too wet to go out. Let's imagine she doesn't have the right weather clothes, or her timetable changes such that suddenly she can't do that morning routine. What we don't want to do is get so fixated that morning routine is the be all and end all. What we want is what I call like a travel size version. You got your big shampoo, and then if you go traveling, you can buy those little tiny miniatures. Well, we need a miniature version. So if we can't do our half an hour vocal warm up, walking in nature, what can we swap it with? Can a little vocal warm up in the shower, and maybe, I don't know, like an Ayurvedic sort of waking up of the body using oils or whatever, that we have some version of our morning routine that is micro. So first of all, we want to have an amazing morning routine that sets us up for the day, like a 20-30 minute routine. And I say, could be movement, could be, as I say, cold showers, whatever it is, or music, meditation, etc., etc. Again, love to hear your ideas below. But we also need a micro. What can we do in 5 minutes? Is there a 5-minute version of that breath work, or that stretch work, or that meditation, or whatever, so that we aren't ever feeling like we're not good unless we've done our half an hour, because none of these things want to feel like they're rigid. We want, a great structure to build the rest of our life around. It's like the bones in the body, but we don't want them to be rigid. We want them to be able to flex and move. And so always be thinking about, what's the micro version of this? Should I suddenly need to have to adapt, which we do. Life is constantly evolving and changing, and we're constantly evolving and changing. And so we want to have an adaptable morning routine that can also have a travel size miniature version to go with it. So that's my Mindset Mini for this week. Love to hear about your morning routines. Anything you do that makes you feel amazing, makes you get in the right headspace or focus, could be all kinds of things, whether you're looking at energy or focus or clarity, but just that start the day with you deciding how that day is going to go, instead of just sort of wandering into the day and seeing what happens. I'm all for spontaneity, but I think sometimes it's really good to set powerful intention and have that priming. Cool. Let me know in the comments if you got some value from this. Hit the like. If you think someone else would, please do share. Have a great week. Bye.